What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about what my squad is going to look like today, heading into champs and then the gauntlet this weekend. Now, I do want to preface this video by saying, look, champs was available until today, and it just got taken off of the head-to-head place, and I was, 13-4, I think, at the time, so I don't know. Hopefully at 1:30 you get your rewards for the past week. And otherwise, I mean, it was a big time waste of time for not only me, but for a lot of the community. And that's not right from EA's perspective or side. So hopefully at 1:30 Eastern time, everybody does get the rewards for grinding champs. But at 1:30 Eastern time, there'll be a new champs that we obviously all can grind. So let's take a look at my squad as it's constructed right now. Now, I'm not going to say this is for sure set in stone. I might look to add another receiver. I might look to add a right or a left tackle. But I really am liking my squad. I'm liking how they are playing all the way around. Not the quarterback position, guys. I'm running Will Howard. And I don't know what everybody's fascination is with not running Will Howard. Will Howard, when you look at his stats, is so good. Now, is Pat White better than him? Is Marcus Mariota maybe slightly better? Sure. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and try to argue my point of that. But when you look at the difference between a Will Howard and a guy like Pat White, the difference is so minuscule that it's like you cannot make the case that 230,000 coins for Pat White ever would make sense. So I'll run Will Howard until I literally can't run him anymore because I'm having a lot of success and fun with Will Howard. I think the card's a stud. At running back, obviously Quinshon Judkins, the best player in college football ultimate team right now. Wide receiver 1, Hunter Renfrow. Now, I got to be honest. I got this card for like 150,000 coins. And I've had a lot of success so far with Renfrow. I mean, he does have 84 speed, 84 short route run, 81 medium, a 78 deep route running. But to me, the best part about him is he's fast, he has sure hands, and he just makes plays for me. Now, is he as good as Mike Evans? Probably not. If there was another guy I'd look to pick up, it probably would be another wide receiver. But the prices right now on some of these cards are just way too expensive for me. So I probably won't end up buying a wide receiver, although I really do kind of want to add one to my squad. I just can't make the case that any of these cards for their specific prices are worth it right now. Now, maybe if Mike Evans goes below 300K, which he won't, but maybe if he does go below 300K, I'd look to add him to the squad. But right now, he's like 390. And for that price, I just can't make the case he's worth it. Now, at my wide receiver 2 and 3 here, we've got Malik Neighbors and Hudson Clement. I don't really love either of those guys, to be completely honest with you. Like, they're fine. They're just out there because right now I don't have any other guys really to run. Jace Amaro, an absolute stud tight end at the obviously tight end position. He's immaculate, man. Fits that multiple. Oh, he's got 85 speed at the tight end position. I mean, you can't get much better than that. In my opinion, my favorite tight end in the game. I know Mark Andrews is in the game, but I'll take Jace Amaro as a passing threat every day of the week. Offensive line goes like this. Charles Jagusa at my left tackle. Cody O'Connell, I think he's a stud at my left guard. Jonah Monheim, a stud at my center. Brandon Sheriff at my right guard. All guys that are way better pass protectors than run blockers, and it shows out. I mean, their pass blocking is immaculate. Again, do need to get a better left tackle and right tackle, but once I do add those guys eventually to the squad, we'll be A-okay. I throw the ball more than I run the ball, and it's just weird because I have Judkins. I even got Gurley at my backup running back, but I just feel like with the way I like to play, passing obviously is what I like to do more. Now to the defense. Let's start it out. D-tackle, we've got Timmy Jernigan. He's a stud, man. When I've ran this card, he's brought me so much success. Jefferson and Bosa, my right and left ends. Again, just so good. Deion Walker, you guys might be like, Ty, where does he fit? Well, it's kind of tough right now because, again, I don't really know the answer to that. I like Walker, but Jefferson, Bosa are obviously both better than Deion Walker. But Walker's really good as well. If I do run a 4-man front, I try to get all 4 of them on the field at the same time. Best cornerback, Will Johnson. He's a stud. TJ Crandall is my cornerback 3. I really do like TJ Crandall. If you look at his, stats, he's so good. 83 speed, 83 zone coverage. I mean, just does it all on the field. Kobe Bryant, I'm not as big of a fan of Kobe Bryant as I am Crandall even, which kind of is weird, but I do like Crandall more. Then if I do go into a dime set, DJ McKinney is my fourth cornerback, who I actually like DJ McKinney. I think if you guys are looking for a guy, check out my best squad for, you know, budget guys, but DJ McKinney definitely does make it. My free safety right now, Caleb Downs, he's fine. Obviously not great, but he's fine. Right outside linebacker, Colin Oliver, obviously got him and the pack glitch that was out the other day. Eric Kendrick's my middle linebacker, Nick Martin my other middle linebacker, and then Jalen Shuler my left outside linebacker. Now, a guy like Jalen Shuler is a guy that I think's okay. He's not like the best though. I initially did have the Penn State linebacker, but I think he ended up selling. Now let's talk special teams. Let's talk kicker, punter. I don't worry about it, guys. I can kick field goals if I need to. The amount of times I've punted the ball this year, I can count on my one hand. I mean, I do not need a good punter. I do not need a good kicker. I do not care about that, quite honestly. Kick returner, I got Judkins and Renfro. Punt returner, I got Judkins. The guy I'd really want to pick up would be this 83 overall guy, but I just think he's going for more than I want to spend on him. Now, if I can end up sniping him for less, I'll do it. But I really would like Jeremy James. But again, he's going for more than I want to spend. It doesn't make sense for me to spend up on him in this situation. So I don't really feel the need to. I don't want to buy any of these 84 overalls. They are way overpriced. Now, if you look at left tackles, again, obviously, Will Campbell is your best left tackle probably in the entire game. As far as this guy, I mean, again, he's more of a run blocker than a pass blocker, so I don't even want him. But a lot of these cards, in my opinion, are just so mid. It's like they're 100,000 coins, but they're not worth that. And again, Will Campbell is 314,000 coins. I just don't. I don't think he's worth that either. So I struggle with spending that many coins on somebody like that. TJ Watt, decently cheap, but not a card I really do love. He's fine, but again, not a card I love. The guy from Penn State, I think he's a right outside linebacker, Abdul Carter. I mean, I could look to pick him up, but again, he's even more than I would like to spend right now. The only other guy I could maybe get if I sold some guys that I'm kind of investing in is Luther Burden. But his price is probably even up right now too, like $8.95. I can't make the case that that's worth it either. So as far as my squad, guys, it probably will stay remotely the same. I would like to upgrade my wide receiver position, but as it stands right now, I can't make the case unless Evans really drops in price that anybody really is worth it. I'm just so glad I got Hunter Renfro when I did, because he, so far for me, has been an absolute stud. So I'll keep my eyes open on if there is another wide receiver that does catch my eye, but if there is not, this is probably the squad that I'm going to end up going out there with. And honestly, I really do like my squad. I do wish I had better tackles. Let me know your thoughts on my squad down below in the comments. Do you like my squad? Is it a squad I should go out and go undefeated with? I think I should, but we'll see. I'm not obviously super good at the game yet. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.